Hello and welcome. My name is Roger De Leon, and today I will be doing my tribute speech on Pastor Arnold Espinoza, man of God that has been put in my life. If it wasn't for God, of course, and this man of God that was placed in my life, I wouldn't be the man who I am today. So, with that being said, I'd like to share a little bit about the history, about how we began, and of course, how we grew to know one another from becoming friends to him becoming my spiritual father, and of course, the effects that he continues to have on me today. Beginning with over 17 years ago when first walked into his church. I was there, and I can remember the day and time where it was a very powerful service, and I was just full of guilt and all the sin that I had committed and the lifestyle that I lived. Walked in there just broken. Came to the altar time, and so I put my head down, and it was just amazing how one prayer, changed my life. But it wasn't just the prayer that changed my life, it was the individual that came over that God used to pray with me to change my life. And so, as I was there and the ministering took place, and of course, it was a powerful service, powerful message, and the guilt and all that at the altar call, he walked over and sensitive to the Spirit, was able to pray with me, and my life just changed as I said the sinner's prayer with him. He guided me through the whole thing, and then began our journey together. I started to attend his church, and he embraced me. He embraced me and helped me to feel welcomed and genuine with his exampleship, him and his wife, and just all the love that he began to show me. That every time I went in, he just welcomed me. And so, after some time, I began to become a disciple there. So basically, he was teaching me. He took me one on one, and he was just working in my life and speaking into my life positive things, the things I needed to hear. And I think that there was a moment in my life where it went from friendship, because we became pretty good friends, to him becoming my spiritual father and I becoming his spiritual son. And I think that took place about 2007, when something very traumatic happened in the life of myself and my wife. We encountered something just overwhelming. It had to do with children's services. And so, with that being said, it felt like the whole world turned their back on us, even though we had changed our ways, wasn't in any addiction anymore. And it was his just presence, his guidance, his love and genuineness that helped me to get through this whole circumstance. And so, with that being said, I think right there, my relationship with God grew, but also with him, as well as just the way that he discipled me. He discipled me as though I was his son. And so that bond that grew just continued to develop throughout the years. And throughout the years, whether good, bad, or ugly, he was consistent, especially through his exampleship, him and his wife. And just the love that that he had, and he continued to show in us, so just grew and grew. And so I think from there, we just developed even more so. And his belief in me really helped me to grow, um, helped me to become more confident, and to be able to go further and do just things that I never thought I would be able to do ever, because of the lifestyle that I come from. Fast forwarding up to today, um, 16 and a half, 17 years later, he is still an influence in my life, very powerful. I think a lot of the things that I'm doing today is because of his encouragement and his believing in me, and continuing to be consistent, uh, telling me what I needed to hear, not what I wanted to hear at times, and helping me to develop character rather than just personality. And so today I'm his assistant there at the church. I'm also a youth minister there, myself and my wife. I work for children's services, helping families reunify together, and being able to give that encouragement to them, and even having that spiritual side to it, um, and so on and so forth. Just doing things in the community and all that, and Part of it has to do with the influence that he has. Even to this day, I'm able to go to him, share with him certain things, event with him, and allow him to speak into my life. And it's been helping me even up into this very moment. And so I would love for everyone to know that he is a great influence in my life and wonderful man of God and wonderful pastor. And with that being said, that is who I am paying my respects to and tribute to. And so I thank you for your time and have a good day.